Good day to all of you glorious Rapscallion Resonators. My name's FOXSOL. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Wuthering Waves. And like I say all the time, I'm hoping that you're having a terrific day. So, this video's going up, and as you can guess, we are off vacation for Black Myth Wukong. We are going to be focusing our attention back into doing daily content with Wuthering Waves. Get that uploaded for you guys each and every day. So, yeah. And before we get started, I'll just say this. Black Myth Wukong, excellent game. Love the game. If you like soul-like games, you like something that's challenging, something that, you know, a game that might be somewhat unbalanced with some of its fights, but still, and it's just a challenge to get through it, and not as punishing as other soul-like games, I think you'll enjoy the hell out of Black Myth Wukong. It's got a great story, it's got great gameplay, and visually it is a beautiful game. So I would just want to say that straightforward, you know, first before we get started into the topic of discussion, that, you know, I recommend that game to anyone who wants it. Now, talking about the topic of discussion, today's topic of discussion is going to be, are Echo Hybird sets any good? Well, let's get into that conversation. The bar is open, grab yourself something to drink, and let's get into the conversation. Now, I will say it like this. When it comes down to paper, you know, forms, you know, optimization forms and such, you can throw that out the window with me. Okay, I do what feels right. I'm a person who, when I build a character, I build a character's build based on the way I play, the way I like to handle things. So to me, optimization, oh, this might be the most optimal build, or this or that. Same thing like I did with Black Myth Wukong. I built him completely different than what most people would have built him as. When it comes to it, you do what you feel is right, and you'll have more fun, and in all honesty, you'll have a better time learning the game than anything. But for people out there, the short answer is meh. Hybird sets, I find, work only on certain characters in this particular time, and in all honesty, it cannot beat a full 5-piece set. However, though, again, that is depending on the way you are planning to play that character. Okay, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to use this one as my primary example because we've already discussed this before, and my Baizhi is a 50-50 build. My Baizhi uses Moonlit Clouds and Rejuvenation Glow. Why am I doing two forms of this build rather than doing a 5 set of Rejuvenation Glow or a full 5 set of Moonlit Clouds? Okay, well, first and foremost, the real reason for this is because I actually get more healing with my resonant skill and even with my alt than I would if I were to do a single slotted build. I've tested this multiple times. With energy regen, I would be healing with, and we'll use resonated skill as to go for this because it allows me to do two boss types, as you can see on the screen. It allows me to do a Bellborn, and it allows me to do a Heron right here. So that is the main reason why I want these two bosses. So I could do a full 5 build Moonlit Clouds. I can get the energy regen, I can get the additional, you know, increase the attack of the resonator with a 5-piece set by 22.5%. All that would be great, but I'm losing 10% additional healing that I would be getting from the Rejuvenation Glow. And, you know, your optimal people are going to be like, well, that's not that much. My Baizhi heals for 4,300 with her resonant skill with this 50-50 build. If I do the Moonlit Clouds, I'm going to heal for about 3,800. Same idea. I'm going to be healing for 3,800, losing 10% for that purpose. Well, okay, well, use Rejuvenation Glow. Okay, Rejuvenation Glow, it'd be about it would still be around 3,900, because technically speaking, with Rejuvenation Glow, I cannot actually be lower than that. Excuse me, it would be like 3,700 or so, because the reason being is that I can only use one boss type, and the bosses that I'm using have healing bonus, and everything else has HP, because Baizhi heals based upon her max HP. So like I said, to me, it made more sense. To me, all Baizhi is, she's the mage in the back of the team, that her job is to say, heal, heal, heal. Or for the newer kids out there that may have watched, you know, Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball Z Abridged, she's the Krillin in the background throwing the fucking senzu bean, saying senzu bean. That's all her job is. She comes on the field, she heals, she leaves. At a full-blown Forte line, it is 4,300. With no Forte, it is around 37. The same that I would get with a full charge on either the Moonlit Clouds or even a little bit less, like the Rejuvenation Glow. So it depends. Like I said, a build like this, a hybrid build, in all honesty, works on some units in that way. It's how you... all I'm going to say is, how do you feel about it, and, you know, how you play the character. It can work. Like I said, I don't use Baizhi for damage. I don't use Baizhi for anything else but healing. She's just a healing character. Her job is to come in, heal, pop her all if she can, switch it over to the sub DPS, let the sub DPS do their job, and then the sub DPS's job is to have the Moonlit Clouds full 5-piece set and swap back over to someone like Chang Li or Jinshi, and then pop off, you know, their resonant skill and do a bulk lot of damage. The actual character who's going to be doing the most damage is going to be, you know, DPS. So my sub DPS's job, in all honesty, is to buff the main DPS, and the healer class that I got on my team, his job is only to heal the team, and I want them to heal for as much as possible. So by doing a 50-50 build, you know, optimal people, forum people are going to say that, well, you know, that doesn't work out, you know, it's not optimal in the long term, in the long run, in a fight, you know, that's not going to be your optimal way of using Baizhi, and you're 100% right. But for me, a fight that should only last less than 30 seconds in typical fashion to, you know, 2 minutes with a holographic boss. So in all honesty, Baizhi's job is just to make sure the team stays healthy, and I want her to heal just as a regular mage. Now you can see I'm going to piss off some people here. There is a build that, you know, that I have on another character that's Hybird, and that's Jiyan. And people are going to be like, whoa, 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 he's supposed to be a full 5-piece aerial set. And you 100% right, he probably should be. He gets, you know, he would get a more benefit out of it. But there's a reason why, and it works very well. I'm going to tell you, it works very well for me. I do tremendous amount of damage on this brain dead character because we have the aerial set and we mixed it with lingering tunes. So that way I can have a crit rate, crit damage, and we can build around heavy attack damage on all of it. And I get, you know, I still get an aerial damage plus. Grant you, it's not like a full 5 set, because a full 5 set would give me 30% for 15 seconds after releasing an intro skill with a full 5-piece set of lingering tunes. While on the field, the attack will increase 5% every 1.5%. The effect stacks up 4 times, and outro skill damage is plus 60%. I could even consider doing a full 5-piece lingering tunes, in all honesty, but I suffer the same problem where I only got 1 monster for lingering tunes, 1 boss monster at this point, and I only got 1 boss monster for this. And then here's where the entire thing's going to come in. that a 4-4-1-1 set is not good or optimal. And let me tell you something, I have done a 4-3-3-1-1 set on GN and done less damage than I'm doing right now with a 4-4-1-1-1 damage doing this build right here. This build has gotten me through the Crownless Boss 100 level 100 with so much ease compared to doing it as a full build. I'm just saying that there is different ways of building a character that you're more comfortable with. Me, I rather have more damage. I'm not too worried about the elemental effect. I understand that for GN, the elemental effect is what he is for, but you know, having a crit damage of 257% with a crit rate of 64%, and that increases because we also have his forte chain going up to where I believe it's like, yeah, 16% additional crit rate and 32% for 8 seconds. It works. It just works. That's all I'm going to say. For me, it works out well. Is it going to work out for you? May not be. The way you play will be completely different than the way I play. But I don't argue against doing a 4-4-4, you know, a double 4 triple 1 set, nor do I'm against a 4-3-1-1-1 set. Like, look, my Baizhi is a 4-3-3-1-1 set. It's more optimal for her. Same thing for Chang Li. It's more optimal for her. It's how you look at things. It's how you like to play. It's how you feel about the builds. My GN, I have done several different types of builds with him. I've done the full set of Lingering Tunes. I've done a full set of aerial, you know, damage. And I never felt as good as doing a 50-50 set. The 50-50 set, I actually feel like, you know, when that status bar goes, when I start hitting, that status bar just starts tinking down so much. And then when I get into my alt state, I actually see more damage from this than I do with a full aerial set. I've always had GN as a 50-50 build, and it's always worked tremendously well for me. But I think it works absolutely better on healers such as Baizhi, because that is what her job is. I want her to have the maximum effect of healing. So, long answer to a short, to actually, you know, to a short answer like I gave already. A 5-piece set is more prominent. It works better. But depending on how you play, depending on how you are as a player, a hybrid set is something that you can look into. It can work. Don't let others discourage you. Don't let someone say that it's not optimal. Yeah, it's not fucking optimal, but if it's a temporary solution, a band-aid to something, or if it just works, use it. I'm an advocate to do different types of builds. I like testing different things. We right now, like I said, I have a video that's been out for my Yuan, my Wanwu. My Yanwu. We are looking right now to build this guy. I got a video. Whoever gets the most likes on their comment is the way we're building this character. And that's how we're going to do it. And that's just going to be his permanent build. I have not done anything to this character. This Thursday, whatever build has been decided is the build that we're going with. So, yeah. Just a real quick, you know, approach to this. Hybrid sets can work on some units. It really can, especially if you're having, I would say like this, especially with resource management and how much it sucks in this game. In some cases, you know, you could do a 50-50 build and it can actually work out pretty damn well, whether you believe it or not. It can work out not the greatest, but decent enough to actually get you through things. Just saying. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there with you guys. Whether you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video. All that good jazz. And like always, keep it classy, keep it jazzy. I'll catch you on the flip side. And don't forget, we have a Discord server. Feel free to go click that link that's in the description below. join up on the Discord server and come tell me what type of builds you would prefer to run then if that's the case, if you disagree. All right, take it easy, have a good one. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.